All right, listeners, get ready, because today we are diving deep into a dream trip, a full 5 glorious weeks in Japan.
And specifically, we're talking about crafting the perfect itinerary for a first-time visit.
Exactly.
Taking the absolute most of your time.
Yeah, so if you've always dreamed of experiencing Japan, those bustling cities, serene temples, and just breathtaking natural beauty.
This deep dive is for you.
That's right. We'll cover everything from the iconic must-sees like Tokyo and Kyoto
to hidden gems you might not even know existed.
Ooh, and maybe even a little detour to Hokkaido.
It's going to be epic.
Okay, so first things first. When are we going? Because Japan's beauty truly transforms throughout the seasons.
You're so right about that. So for a sweet spot, pleasant weather, and stunning scenery, spring and autumn are your winners.
Okay, I'm already sold on both.
So spring, that's March to May.
Okay.
You've got the cherry blossoms exploding across the country. Think like stepping into a fairy tale.
Oh.
And then autumn, September to November, the landscape bursts into these fiery reds and oranges. It's really something else.
Ah, see, now this is why I said I'm already sold on both, because they both sound incredible.
It really depends on the vibe you're going for.
Right. Like spring, that fresh ethereal beauty, versus autumn, rich colors, crisp air.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
Take your time.
Okay, so we've got our time frame, spring or autumn.
Let's map out the adventure.
Yes, week 1. Where do we drop our bags?
We're starting strong, a full week in Tokyo.
Oh, yes. The energetic heart of Japan.
That's the one.
Tokyo, the city that never sleeps. Shibuya Crossing.
Oh, it's iconic.
The neon lights of Shinjuku. The fashion-forward streets of Harajuku. I can practically hear the city buzzing already.
But Tokyo's not just modern marvels. Don't miss the Asakusa Cannon Temple.
Ooh, one of the city's oldest.
Oh, the oldest.
Buddhist temples, right.
Exactly. A glimpse into Tokyo's spiritual side.
Okay, so we've got the modern, we got the ancient, and we need those panoramic views everyone raves about.
Absolutely. You've got options. Tokyo Skytree, the tallest structure in Japan.
Oh, wow.
Unparalleled views of that sprawling cityscape. Or, for a touch of nostalgia, head to Tokyo Tower.
Okay, so we've got options.
Not as tall, but classic charm and stunning nighttime illuminations.
Decisions, this is great. I'm already feeling overwhelmed in the best way possible.
Still a lot to take in.
But wait, we're talking a whole week in Tokyo. Surely there are adventures beyond the city limits, right?
Absolutely. Tokyo makes an excellent base for day trips.
Okay, tell me more.
Nico, just a couple of hours away, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Ooh, UNESCO World Heritage. That's a seal of approval, I trust.
For a reason. Imagine intricate temples set against lush forests and cascading waterfalls.
Yes. Okay, what else is on this day trip radar?
About an hour south of Tokyo, you'll find Kamakura, a coastal town steeped in history.
Yep.
Home to the iconic giant bronze Buddha statue.
A must-see.
It really is.
Plus, I hear Kamakura also has beautiful beaches.
And charming temples tucked away in peaceful forests.
Beaches, Buddha, temples, forests. Kamakura sounds like the perfect blend of relaxation and exploration.
It truly is.
Any other hidden gems we should consider around Tokyo?
If you're craving a more modern city vibe, Yokohama is just a quick train ride from Tokyo.
Oh.
It's Japan's second largest city.
Wow.
Stunning harbor, blend of modern and historic architecture, and a quirky Chinatown.
Okay, so that's Tokyo and its surroundings pretty much covered. Week 1 is already a whirlwind of experiences.
That's just the beginning.
I can't wait. So on to week 2. What's next on this epic adventure?
For week 2, we're diving into the heart of Japan's cultural heritage, Kyoto and Osaka.
Oh, Kyoto. The name itself, it conjures up images of elegant geishas, serene gardens, centuries-old temples. I'm especially intrigued by Fushimi Inari Shrine with that seemingly endless path of vibrant orange gates.
Oh, it's mesmerizing.
And the golden Kinkakuji Temple. It's like something out of a dream.
Kinkakuji, the Golden Pavilion, is breathtaking.
Yeah. But don't stop there. Kyoto's magic also lies in its quieter corners.
Okay.
Imagine strolling through the Arashiyama bamboo grove, sunlight filtering through those towering stalks. Pure tranquility.
Okay, I'm getting serious Zen vibes.
You'll feel it.
Kyoto, it sounds more and more like a photographer's paradise. What about Osaka? I've heard it's a foodie's dream.
Osaka is all about vibrant energy, both its people and its food. Dotonbori is a must-visit for street food lovers.
Okay.
Steaming bowls of ramen, sizzling takoyaki.
Oh, yes.
Okonomiyaki, that savory pancake piled high with your choice of toppings.
Okay, my mouth is watering. Kyoto for the soul, Osaka for the stomach. Sounds like the perfect balance.
Absolutely.
Any side trips we could squeeze in from these cities?
Absolutely. From Kyoto, a day trip to Nara is a must.
Okay.
Here you'll encounter Tadaiji Temple, home to a colossal bronze Buddha statue,
Another Buddha statue I'm in.
and Kasuga Taisha Shrine, known for its thousands of lanterns. Plus, Nara Park is home to hundreds of friendly deer.
That roam freely.
Yeah.
They're considered sacred messengers, and you can even buy special crackers to feed them.
Dear, I'm sold. All right, that wraps up week 2, but this is just the beginning.
Oh, there's more.
Where does our adventure lead us next?
For week 3, we're venturing westward to Hiroshima,
Cool.
a city that holds a powerful history and a testament to human resilience.
Hiroshima, I know this is a place of deep reflection, a city that has risen from the ashes.
It is. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park is a must-visit.
Okay.
Somber yet hopeful reminder of the devastating atomic bombing and a testament to the enduring spirit of peace.
It's a heavy but important part of history.
It really is. And just a short ferry ride from Hiroshima is Miyajima Island, home to the iconic floating torii gate of Itsukushima Shrine.
Oh.
Picture this. A vibrant red gate seemingly floating on the water, especially striking at high tide. Another UNESCO World Heritage Site
Wow.
and one of the most recognizable landmarks in Japan.
It's a place that seems to straddle two worlds, like you said, the spiritual and the natural.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, after Hiroshima, where does our westward journey take us?
From there, we'll head south to Fukuoka,
Okay.
a vibrant city on the island of Kyushu known for its delicious ramen.
Okay, I've heard about this. Fukuoka ramen.
It's said to have its own distinct style.
Okay, I'm adding that to my must-try list.
And for Dazaifu Tenmangu Shrine, a beautiful complex dedicated to the god of learning.
All right, Fukuoka ramen, you say. Anything else we should check out while we're in this region?
If you have time for another detour, consider Sasebo,
Sasebo.
a charming harbor town about 2.5 hours from Fukuoka.
Okay.
It's got a unique blend of Japanese and Dutch influences.
Dutch influences in Japan.
You'll see it in the architecture and cuisine.
No, that's something I didn't expect. Okay, so we've explored Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, Hiroshima, now Fukuoka.
We're on the move.
A whirlwind tour of some of Japan's most iconic destinations. What's in store for week 4?
Week 4 is where we get to personalize this adventure a bit.
Okay, I like it.
You could revisit favorite spots, take some time to really soak in the atmosphere, or we could add another region to the mix.
Decisions. Japan's overflowing with fascinating places.
It is.
I've always been curious about Hokkaido,
Oh, excellent choice.
the northernmost island, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's known for its dramatic landscapes.
Exactly. Hokkaido is a nature lover's paradise.
Yes.
Towering mountains, pristine lakes, dense forests, steaming hot springs.
All right, Hokkaido it is. What are some experiences we shouldn't miss while we're there?
Sapporo, the capital of Hokkaido, is a great place to start.
Okay.
If you happen to be traveling in February, you might catch the Sapporo Snow Festival,
Oh, I've heard of this.
featuring incredible ice sculptures.
I've seen pictures, but I can only imagine seeing them in person. What else is there to do in Sapporo?
Sapporo is also known for its beer.
Okay.
In fact, it's where Sapporo beer originated.
Wow.
You can visit the Sapporo Beer Garden and Museum, where you can learn about the history of beer in Japan,
Okay.
and of course, sample some of the local brews.
Beer museum and a garden. Okay, sign me up.
It's a good time.
Okay, what about other must-see spots in Hokkaido?
A short train ride from Sapporo will take you to Otaru,
Okay.
a charming canal town known for its historic architecture and beautiful glassworks.
Beautiful glasswork.
And if you're looking for breathtaking scenery, Bay is a must. Imagine rolling hills covered in a patchwork of colorful fields. It's a photographer's dream.
Otaru and B. These names already sound magical.
Yeah,
Okay, Hokkaido is definitely shaping up to be an unforgettable week.
you will be.
But that brings us to week 5, our final week in Japan. How do we make the most of these precious last days?
Week 5 is all about soaking in those final moments, revisit your favorite spots.
Okay.
Maybe discover a hidden gem you missed the first time around, or simply relax and enjoy the unique atmosphere.
It's like the calm after the storm, a chance to savor all those incredible experiences before heading back to reality.
Exactly. And of course, don't forget about souvenir shopping.
Souvenirs. I'm already picturing myself browsing through those markets, looking for unique crafts, delicious treats.
You'll find something special.
Okay, so we've mapped out our 5 weeks, but what about the logistics of getting around this island nation?
That's where Japan's legendary transportation system comes in. For traveling between cities, the Japan Rail Pass is your golden ticket.
Okay.
It offers unlimited travel on most JR trains, including the Shinkansen,
Oh, the Shinkansen.
the famous bullet trains.
Yes. I've heard stories about those bullet trains. Super fast, super smooth, and super punctual, right?
Exactly.
Can't wait to experience that.
And within major cities like Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, you'll find extensive and user-friendly subway networks.
Okay.
They're surprisingly easy to navigate,
Even for non-Japanese speakers.
even for non-Japanese speakers.
That's good to know. Now, I'm all about embracing local customs, so definitely going to try to learn some basic Japanese phrases before I go.
Even a few simple phrases
Yeah.
like hello, thank you, and excuse me go a long way.
Oh, for sure. It shows respect, and it can lead to some heartwarming interactions with locals. Right?
Absolutely.
I'm all for heartwarming interactions. And don't worry, I'll have my trusty translation app handy for anything beyond those basic phrases.
Yeah.
Speaking of cultural immersion, what about accommodations?
Yeah.
Japan's known for its unique lodging options.
You're right. You'll find everything from modern hotels to budget-friendly hostels.
Okay.
But for a truly authentic experience, a stay at a traditional Japanese inn, a ryokan, is a must.
Ooh, a ryokan stay. Okay, tell me more.
Imagine this. Stepping into a world of tatami mat floors, sliding shoji screens,
Oh, yeah.
futon beds laid out on the floor,
Yeah.
and the experience goes beyond just the aesthetics. You'll likely be greeted with a steaming cup of green tea.
I love green tea.
And many ryokans offer traditional multi-course meals
Ooh.
that are a feast for both the eyes and the stomach.
Okay, I'm sold. Ryokan experience, check.
Excellent.
Now, on a more practical note, I know Japan has a reputation for being safe, but are there any safety precautions we should be aware of?
Japan is indeed very safe with a low crime rate.
Okay, good to know.
You can generally feel comfortable walking around, even at night.
Okay.
However, it's always smart to be aware of your surroundings, especially in crowded areas.
Right.
And of course, natural disasters like earthquakes and typhoons are a possibility.
Right. Good point. It's always better to be prepared.
Always.
So before we go, what are some essential items we should pack for this grand adventure?
Beyond the essentials, comfortable walking shoes, a universal adapter, maybe a phrase book.
Yes.
Don't forget about travel insurance.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's always better to be safe than sorry.
Absolutely. Travel insurance saved me on a previous trip gone wrong.
You never know.
And, of course, we can't forget about our trusty portable Wi-Fi device.
Absolutely. Having reliable internet access makes navigating a breeze, especially if you're relying on maps and translation apps.
Okay, I think we've covered a lot of ground here. From iconic destinations to practical tips, I'm already feeling the excitement building.
I can feel it too.
It's going to be amazing.
It is. And that's just the beginning. In part 2 of our deep dive, we'll delve into the nuances of Japanese culture and etiquette.
Okay, I'm ready for that.
Get ready to be immersed.
Stay tuned, because we're about to unlock the secrets to truly immersing yourself in the wonders of Japan.
It's going to be great.
I can't wait.
Welcome back to our deep dive into planning your perfect 5 weeks in Japan.
I'm so ready to unravel this cultural side of this adventure.
Excellent, because in part 1, we covered a ton of ground.
We did.
Ideal time to visit. A jam-packed itinerary, tips for smooth travels.
Yes.
Now, let's get to the heart of what makes Japan so captivating.
It's
culture.
I'm all ears. What are some must-know customs etiquette tics that'll help me, blend in and show respect?
Let's start with bowing.
Fair.
It's more than just a greeting in Japan. It's woven into the fabric of daily interactions. You'll see it everywhere, from casual encounters to formal occasions.
I've definitely seen the bowing in movies,
Yeah.
but is there like a right way to do it?
There are varying degrees of bows depending on the situation.
Oh, okay.
But a general rule of thumb is to bend from the waist, keep your back straight, and hands at your sides.
Okay.
The deeper the bow, the more respect you're conveying.
Okay, I'm practicing as we speak. Bend at the waist,
Yeah.
straight back, hands to the sides. Got it. What else should I know about navigating social situations?
Gift giving is another significant custom in Japan. It's called omiyage.
Homage.
And it's not just about the gift itself, but the thoughtfulness behind it.
Oh, okay.
When you travel somewhere, it's customary to bring back small gifts for friends, family, even colleagues, as a way of sharing your experience.
Ooh, I love that. Like a tangible memory of your travels.
Exactly.
What kind of gifts are we talking about?
Local specialties are always a hit.
Okay.
Regional snacks, handcrafted items, or anything unique to the area you visited.
Okay, so I'm already envisioning myself browsing those local markets, for the perfect homage.
You'll find some good ones.
Now let's talk about food, because we all know I'm going to be eating my way through Japan.
And you should.
Yes.
But let's debunk a common myth right away.
Right.
Japanese cuisine is so much more than just sushi.
Okay.
While sushi is an art form in itself, it's only one facet of a rich and diverse culinary landscape.
I have to admit, before diving into this research, sushi was pretty much the extent of my Japanese food knowledge.
It's a common misconception.
Yeah, but now I'm realizing how much I've been missing out on.
Don't worry, we'll make sure you experience the full spectrum of flavors.
Yes.
We've already talked about ramen in Fukuoka,
Sure.
Osaka's street food scene.
Huh?
But don't forget about udon, soba, tempura, yakitori, and okonomiyaki.
All those things.
Each region has its own specialties, so get ready for a delicious adventure.
My stomach is already rumbling. Okay, so we've covered bowing, gift-giving, and we've debunked the sushi myth. What other cultural insights can you share that'll help me navigate Japan like a pro?
Here's a tip that might surprise you.
Oh.
Tipping is not customary in Japan.
Really? No tipping?
In fact, it can sometimes be seen as offensive.
Wow, that's so different from what I'm used to.
It's a common one.
Yeah.
Good service is considered the standard,
Yeah.
not something that needs to be rewarded beyond the agreed-upon price.
Okay, so no tipping. I'm
Right.
sure I would have made that mistake 100 times.
It's easy to do.
Yeah.
Just remember a simple arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you very much is all that's needed to express your gratitude.
Okay, arigato gozaimasu it is. What about navigating those famously crowded trains? Are there any unspoken rules of etiquette I should be aware of?
You're right, trains can get packed, especially during rush hour.
Yeah.
The key is to be mindful and respectful of others.
Okay.
Avoid loud conversations, keep your phone on silent, and don't take up more space than necessary.
Right.
You'll notice that people generally read or listen to music quietly.
It's all about collective harmony, right? Respect for the shared space.
Exactly. Now here's one that often catches visitors off guard.
Okay.
Wearing shoes indoors is a no-no in Japan. You'll be expected to remove your shoes before entering homes, temples, shrines, and even some restaurants.
Yeah, I remember seeing those shoe cubbies outside temples in pictures, but I never quite understood the reasoning behind them.
It's all about cleanliness and respect.
Okay,
Think of it as leaving the outside world at the door.
got it.
Speaking of respect, let's talk about dress code, especially when visiting sacred sites.
I was just about to ask about that. What should I keep in mind when dressing for temples and shrines?
While there's no strict dress code, modesty and respect are key.
Okay,
Avoid revealing clothing or anything that might be deemed offensive.
right.
It's always a good idea to err on the side of caution.
Okay, modesty and respect.
Yeah.
Got it. I'll make sure my wardrobe choices reflect those values. What about photography? Is it generally acceptable to snap pictures wherever I go?
Japan is a very photogenic country, and people are generally quite accustomed to tourists taking pictures.
Okay, that's good to know.
However, always be mindful and respectful.
Right,
Avoid taking photos of people without their permission.
of course.
And be aware that photography might be restricted in certain areas, especially within temples and shrines.
Right, it's always better to err on the side of caution and respect any signage or requests regarding photography.
Exactly.
I wouldn't want to accidentally offend anyone.
No, not at all. And remember, sometimes the best way to experience a moment is to simply be present and take it all in without feeling the need to document it.
I love that sometimes we get so caught up in capturing the perfect shot that we forget to truly experience the moment itself.
You got it.
Okay, now, before we move on, any other cultural tips or insights that come to mind?
Let me think.
This might sound silly, but are there any hand gestures or body language that I should avoid?
That's a great question. In Japan, direct eye contact can be perceived as aggressive or confrontational, especially in formal settings.
Okay.
It's not that you should avoid eye contact altogether,
Right?
but be mindful of prolonged staring.
Okay, so subtle eye contact is key.
Exactly.
What about hand gestures? Anything I should avoid?
The come here gesture with your palm up is considered rude in Japan.
Oh.
If you need to beckon someone, it's more polite to do so with your palm facing down, like you're gently waving someone over.
Got it.
And pointing directly at people is also considered impolite.
Okay.
If you need to indicate someone or something, try using an open hand gesture instead.
Oh, wow, I never would have thought of those things.
That's the little things.
It's amazing how even seemingly small gestures can have different meanings in different cultures.
Exactly. That's why it's so important to be aware of these cultural nuances to ensure smooth and respectful interactions.
I'm learning so much. It's clear that respect, mindfulness, and a healthy dose of curiosity are key to embracing Japanese culture.
Couldn't agree more. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes.
Okay.
People understand that you're a visitor, and they appreciate the effort you make to understand and respect their customs.
That's reassuring to hear. I'm all about embracing those learning moments that inevitably happen when you're exploring a new culture.
That's the spirit. Now, ready to dive into the practical aspects of planning your 5 weeks in Japan.
I think so, yes.
In Part 3, we'll cover everything from budgeting and essential items to language tips and staying safe.
Bring it on. I'm ready to make this dream trip a reality. All right, adventurers, we're back for the final leg of our Japan journey. We've explored the must-see destinations. We've unlocked those secrets of Japanese etiquette.
Now it's time to talk about the practical stuff.
Yes, the nitty-gritty details to make this 5-week adventure run smoothly.
Exactly.
So first up,
Budget.
yes, the all-important budget. 5 weeks in Japan sounds luxurious, but traveling can get pricey.
It can.
Any tips for stretching those travel dollars without sacrificing the incredible experiences?
Absolutely. One of the biggest expenses is accommodations.
Okay.
While luxurious hotels and traditional ryokans sound tempting,
Oh, they do.
there are plenty of budget-friendly options that don't skimp on comfort or charm.
Okay.
Have you considered hostels?
I've heard great things about hostels, especially for solo travelers or those looking to connect with fellow adventurers. What's the hostel scene like in Japan?
Japan has a fantastic hostel scene, catering to a wide range of travelers.
Okay.
You'll find everything from modern and stylish hostels with private rooms to traditional guest houses with cozy, common areas.
Okay.
And the best part, they're incredibly affordable,
Curve.
leaving you with more cash for exploring and indulging in those delicious meals.
Okay, hostels are officially on my radar. What about transportation? We know the Japan Rail Pass is a must-have for long-distance journeys, but any tips for saving money on getting around within cities?
Embrace the power of your own 2 feet.
Okay.
Walking is not only a great way to save money,
Yeah.
but it also allows you to soak in the atmosphere, discover hidden alleyways, and stumble upon those unexpected moments that make travel so special.
I love that. It's all about slowing down and truly experiencing the city at your own pace. What about biking? I've seen pictures of people cycling through those charming streets.
Biking is another fantastic way to explore, especially in cities like Kyoto with its relatively flat terrain and well-maintained bike paths. Many cities offer bike rentals, and some hostels even provide bikes for free.
Oh, wow. Even better. Okay. Walking and biking check. Now let's talk about food. We all know how much I love to eat, but I also want to be budget conscious. Where can I find those delicious and affordable meals that won't break the bank?
Japan is a street food paradise.
Yes.
Local markets and food stalls offer a treasure trove of regional specialties and authentic flavors at prices that won't make you flinch. You can sample everything from steaming bowls of ramen to sizzling yakitori skewers,
I'm in.
all prepared with fresh local ingredients.
My mouth is watering just thinking about it. All right. Moving on to the essential packing list. What are some must-have items for 5 weeks in Japan?
Beyond the basics, comfortable shoes, a universal adapter, and your camera, I highly recommend packing a portable Wi-Fi device. It's invaluable for navigating, communicating, and staying connected.
I couldn't agree more. Portable Wi-Fi is a lifesaver for travelers. Now let's talk about language. I'm not fluent in Japanese, but I'm eager to learn a few basic phrases to show respect and enhance my interactions with locals.
Even a few phrases like, hello, thank you, excuse me, and where's the bathroom can go a long way.
Okay, I can handle that.
It shows that you're making an effort, and people appreciate that.
I'm definitely going to brush up on my Japanese before I go. Any tips for language learning resources?
There are tons of language learning apps out there,
Okay.
like Duolingo, Memrise, and Babbel.
Yeah.
They're fun, interactive, and can help you grasp the basics. And of course, don't underestimate the power of Google Translate.
Oh, yes.
It can be a lifesaver in those moments when you need to communicate something specific.
Right. Technology is our friend when it comes to bridging language barriers.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, what about safety? We've talked about how Japan is generally considered safe, but are there any precautions we should take?
You're right. Japan is incredibly safe with a low crime rate.
Oh.
But it's always wise to be aware of your surroundings, especially in crowded areas. Keep your valuables secure.
Okay.
Avoid walking alone late at night, and be mindful of your belongings.
Good advice. What about natural disasters? We know Japan is prone to earthquakes and typhoons.
That's true. It's always a good idea to familiarize yourself with Japan's emergency procedures and know where to find shelter in case of an earthquake or typhoon.
Okay.
You can also download the Japan's Safe Travel app, which provides real-time alerts and safety information.
Okay, safety first. I'll definitely download that app before I go.
Good idea.
Any other last-minute tips or pearls of wisdom you'd like to share?
Embrace the unexpected. Japan is a land of surprises.
Okay.
From hidden alleyways with charming cafes to impromptu festivals bursting with color and energy.
Ooh, I like it.
Don't be afraid to wander off the beaten path and see where the adventure takes you.
I love that it's all about saying yes to new experiences and allowing yourself to be swept away by the magic of Japan. Well, I think we've covered pretty much everything. I'm feeling so inspired and excited for this journey.
Me too. It's a country that will captivate your senses, challenge your perspectives, and leave you with memories that will last a lifetime.
And that, my friends, brings us to the end of our deep dive into planning your perfect 5 weeks in Japan. We hope this journey has ignited your wanderlust and equipped you with the knowledge and inspiration to embark on your own Japanese adventure. Remember, the real magic happens when you step off that plane and immerse yourself in the wonder that awaits. So, pack your bags, brush up on your Japanese, and get ready for an experience that will transform you in ways you never imagined. Until next time, happy travels.